Hey y'all, welcome back to PREPTRUTH. Welcome to today's video. I hope everybody is having a wonderful evening. We're going to be talking about some of the issues that are facing the U.S. right now. And when things like this start happening, stuff can go south real quick. And it won't be a good thing that happens. This year is already showing signs of being no better than the previous year was, or even the previous year than that, other than they are starting to lift up some of the restrictions that are out there. But other than that, economy-wise, inflation-wise, and things of that nature, it is not looking any better. It is actually going to get a lot worse. So right now, it's predicted so far that over 2,100 retail stores, including grocery stores, will be closing by the end of the year, with hundreds more barely hanging on. And I mean hang on by a thread. A lot of these are bankrupting and going completely out, slowly shutting down stores, but in the long run, the whole entire business is shutting down. Another thing that is going on is eviction rates have went up 80%, and 80% is major when it comes to eviction rates. And some of these stores also that are closing down are common stores that most of us are used to going to, such as Kroger, Jase Medical, Payless, and even something that most people consider to be one of the cheapest grocery stores out there right now, and that is Aldi. Yes, Aldi has announced that it is also closing stores too. What does all of this mean? One thing it's going to mean is less stores open mean less competition for the ones remaining, and that can lead to price gouging, which leads to the old saying of supply and demand. They have it, you need it. You pay what they ask you for it, or you just don't get it. And with eviction rates up 80%, not only is this causing a lot of homeless families, but the landlords are losing income, which is something else. You know, when people can't pay the rent, landlords lose income. That's even more damage to the economy, and this altogether makes a complete disaster. Poverty is on the rise even more in the U.S. I can't even find an article here in the last month or so that's been released telling how much it is going up. I think it's going up so much that they're trying to keep it in wraps so that everybody does not see exactly how bad it is getting, to keep any kind of chaos down, because it's on the rise way more than previous years. Homelessness is happening to what used to be, you know, the comfortable middle class income people, the people that, you know, maybe they weren't rich and couldn't have a yacht, but they could feed themselves. They had nice vehicles. They had a nice home. They could go out to dinner if they wanted to. They paid their bills with no problems. They had children and they could afford to raise them. Things of that nature. That income bracket is disappearing, if not already gone. There's two categories. You know, you're rich or you're poor. And we all know what the saying goes with that. The rich get richer and the poor get poorer. So that is something right there that for a lot of people is happening. The middle class has slowly dissipated and slowly disappeared out of the U.S. And it's not looking good, because you're going to fall into one of those two brackets. And for the majority of people in the U.S., it's on the lower end of the bracket, is not the rich, is poor, which leads to hunger with all the famines and stuff that's going on. And the weather is crazy on top of it. A snowstorm in Southern California right now. Just stuff, every way you look, is going south. And it's not picking up, and it's not getting better. There's still shortages out there. There's even supply chain shortages from some people that do the survival kits for food, and they put them in the Mylar bags, and then they put them in the food container buckets with the sealable lids and stuff. They're having problems even getting their lids. So, you know, that's a big thing there if you're a prepper and you're trying to buy these containers and stuff, and then they start having problems with them getting lids. It's going to be passed on to you. So thank you so much for watching this video. Stay safe. God bless you, and keep prepping.